Can you hear those? Good evening, everyone. Darth RampageR. And we have a special guest tonight, Darth Nami. Here we are. Thank you for being here. We're blessed to have you on the show. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, we still got the problem of them not hearing you. Let me go back in here and see what's going on. Well, we got some work to do on this, but at any rate, let's get into it, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? Right, so I do have a bad network right now. We're working on it. Hang in there. We'll get it. We'll get it fixed. Working on it. We're always working on something here. So speed these up. Yeah, I'm gonna break it up. I'm gonna add a few more of those little cameras, and I just gotta get my office cleaned up a little bit. It'll be pretty neat when everybody gets to see it, but got some. Yeah, I'm hoping to have it done tomorrow. I just couldn't get it done tonight. Always something happening. So let me see here. I hate that I'm having a bad podcast, and it might be low latency that's causing that. Um, hmm. So so crazy. I don't understand why. Yeah, we can go ahead and open it, and you can send invites out if you like. Deadpool, I'm doing good, man. Happy to see you here. Panda, good to see you. Luffy, I know we got the bad network. We're working on it. At any rate, it's the night before SVS. It's been a really good prep phase for both of the states. And as you can see here, it's pretty close. We're only up by 285 million. So anything can happen between now and then. Hopefully we can win it. If not, then we're going to try to win the battle like we always try. But that's kind of where we're at on that. We're expecting a good battle tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be too hard, but it should be fun. I don't think this is one where we're going to have to go in and destroy a bunch of cities. Don't want to do that to the server if we can avoid it. There are good people there. So we just have to see what goes on, though. We'll see how this plays out, pans out in the morning time. So here's all the stuff we can do today. I don't have much gear left for this event, except for troop speed ups, and I'm really trying to hold those for Tyrant. So, at any rate, I don't know. There's not a lot going on in the game tonight. Just want to come in and say hi. I wanted to let you guys know that we are opening up a new Discord server. It's pretty cool stuff there. You guys will be able to come in, read the rules, pick your side. You can be a Jedi, you can be a Sith. I like that, being able to pick your team. So hopefully we can get a lot of you guys over tomorrow. If you want to watch the battle, it's going to be on Discord tomorrow on the new server. So make sure that you're there. Be there or be square. Yep. Okay, that's great. So again, here we are. I'm just going to go through and do my daily stuff like I do every night. Again, I'm always going to preach. You got to do your dailies. Get your hi Coco. Get your free stuff while you can. Definitely is the best part of the game is to get something free. And not a lot of stuff in this game is free. Yeah, so this is where we're at. Everybody, you all know that I am playing on the game, yeah. Okay. It should catch up here in a second. I don't know why. I can't get to it except for end of the stream. I think so. So I can. Yeah, we're having all types of problems tonight there, Plingu. You know, not much is going right, to be quite honest with you, but my internet is. I think I have AOL. Dial up. 56. Let's see if I can switch over and yeah, having all types of problems. I just turned the Wi-Fi off, so maybe that'll help everything catch up. Or maybe not. Me? It's a imposter. It's not me. No, no. Well, I don't recall playing an account there, but somebody showed me that the other day, and I'm gonna close this real quick and try to reopen this. I'm having a bunch of problems here. I'm gonna have to get my internet a little bit better up here. I mean, it's frozen on my screen too. So it's frustrating. Huh. I guess I always go to my phone. Hey, Luffy, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Much love, brother. I don't know if you can hear me. Much love. Yep, I need it. I need that to get the internet situated up here, I believe. And we'll work on it. I'm not going to get too frustrated. And it might be the fact that I have all my kids at the house tonight, and they're probably all streaming something. Yeah, because they don't watch normal TV. All they watch is TikTok. I don't either anymore. Seems like it. That's why I got rid of it too. Especially children don't watch it, so why the hell do I have it? You can see the ocean now. Yeah, does he watch an iPad or something? Yeah, it's typical. My game is lagging so bad. Maybe. I don't know why the video is too lagging. I don't know, guys. I think it's because I have 8 people probably streaming. But the game is even slow. Much appreciated. Love you. High five there. Yeah, so we don't have a lot to do. Really just want to come on and talk about the new Discord server tonight. Pretty excited about it. I think you guys will like it a lot. The hard part's getting everybody migrated over. And once we do that, it'll be seamless, and there'll be a lot more functionality in this. We got some cool stuff that we're gonna give away. Got some roles, and you can be a galactic senator here. that's right. And so is when is she gonna send out the invites? At any rate, we still have the issue with Gabe is count's still not back. We hate that. Yeah, he really is. He really is, and hope it gets fixed pretty quick. But I don't understand why it takes so long. Century Games should be able to realistically fix this problem in 20 minutes once they're contacted. It's not really hard to send over a couple of screenshots of your receipts and prove that you spent tons of money in the game. So, also want to give a big shout out tonight to Pixel Designs. They helped design and create the new Discord server. There's going to be a link to it on the server. Anybody that's looking to get some work done. Fantastic lady to work with. Her name's Layla. You guys will love her if you're looking to get any type of Discord work done. Highly recommend. Just all the way professional. Can't say enough. So check it out. It's Pixel Designs, top of the page. Hope you guys will go through there and look. And she does all types of different Discords and Instagrams, Facebooks. Just really great lady. You can connect with them at Layla or at Hulk _ I don't know what that is, but you'll see it when you get in the new Discord. Okay, great. Oh, yep, I see it. Yeah, and so we're gonna be this old Discord. We're still gonna keep it, but we're gonna use that for 330 and their members to come in and display what they got going on. Hopefully, reach some more audience and just show what type of server we are and how coordinated and how good we are. So I hope that everybody gets a chance to see that, and don't leave the old server. Stay there, but make sure you migrate to the new one. It's super important to everybody here. So 2 new subscribers on the Discord. Great. And I'm so frozen up that I don't know what the hell to do. Yep. I need to bubble as well on another account of mine, but I will try to make sure that I remember to do that. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's possible. I guess it all depends on certain things there, but really looking forward to getting Gabe back into his place in his home here. I'm not going to keep this really long tonight, guys. I really having a lot of internet issues tonight, so I got to get these figured out before we. I don't want to waste anybody's time, so I will try to get it figured out before SVS tomorrow. If not, it'll be recorded and you guys can watch through through the YouTube, but yeah, you're right. And like I said, I have a lot of people on the internet in my house currently. I got kids and their friends, and um, so I do have to get this figured out. And this is what you know you spend $3,000 on a wireless mesh system. You think it should work pretty well, and here we are. Yeah, it's supposed to cover 10,000 square feet, and my home is not 10,000 square feet. And that's with three devices, and I have four. So it should be, but it's not. So kind of used to that. But anyways, we'll spread some love to our friends Islands here. Try to get a little bit of currency to finish up these last few buildings I got. Let's see who we have here. We got a couple people here. Let's see. We'll go in here. For what's that? So I can play. I can continue to play. I don't get points unless I move up a level. I have some, a couple of them like Gaia and what's the other one? I can't think of it, but that I haven't finished yet. But I think I'm kind of maxed. Yeah, and my piece, well, that's finished. I'm done with that. So that oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, like I just can't do. Sorry, I can play it and get it over and over. I just can't. I'm at 1912 out of 1912 for points. So I guess I'm maxed out here. But I like the event. It's a nice little event. Gives some free stuff, which is nice because in the game you don't get enough free stuff. When will Tyrant? Yeah, it's like they give you one gear chest or something, and yeah, yeah. Happy birthday to you. It's crazy, but I'm glad kind of at the point where I don't have to spend too much anymore. So, do you know? They're asking when will the Tyrant Ice Dragon start again? It's a good question. I don't know that answer. I don't see it on the events, but it should be coming around in a week or two, I would imagine. When I remember reading the rules, I thought it was every 45 days, but it seems like we've been 45 days. And I know that it's expired for King, and so he's no longer the Tyrant. Is that when the screw up was? Yes, I think you're right about that. So that would put us somewhere around 5 weeks or so. So I would expect in another week or two, maybe to hopefully see it come back around. Um, do I think 345 will make a push at the end of the prep? I expect them to make a push. I think they're going to. But they're going to have to make a pretty big push. And if they do, they're going to take, I know what they'll do. They're going to take their Essence Stones and Mastery Forge and then collect them back and get half and redo it again, which would be a terrible waste. And I wouldn't recommend them doing that. But if they, yeah, it's just not a really smart way to spend your Essence Stones. That's really the only, oh yeah, me too still. And it's just not, to me, a great way to worry about. I mean, it's not, I don't know. I don't believe in doing that. But again, that's them. If they're that dedicated to winning prep, then so be it. I believe in what they believe in at that point. But it's not something I would do. We get a weekly card here. Go ahead and do that. Sign in, earn, bam. Yeah. You can make a few troops. Don't really need them. I really feel like once you around the level I'm at, you don't really need them. But I like to battle though, so I do kind of need to continue to build troops. Yeah, that's pretty good. The widgets. Nice. Very nice. I like that they're giving out a lot of shards on him when you play the wheel, and that's kind of nice. So I know a lot of people probably really appreciate that. If I knew how much they were giving out, I wouldn't have used my mythic shards to get them. So yeah, Sora will probably try to do something, but again, that's their call. However they want to play, they got a lot of ground to make up, and that's not how I would spend my points. But again, it's their account, so if they want to do that, then I'm all for it. I think it'll hurt them more than it helps, but so I don't recommend doing that if you guys are playing prep down the road. Do not recycle your Essence Stones. It's not a good move. Don't waste the Essence Stones. Okay. So, since I don't believe you guys can hear Nami, Darth Nami, the first 20 people who join the new Discord will get a special role for a while, so you can get a sneak peek into the VIP stuff. So, come on over. Let's get this moved quick so you don't miss anything, and we can just keep rolling the way we do. Yeah, you'll get a temporary role for about 30 days, and after that, then you can decide if you want to keep that role or not. We're going to give out roles to people that are active in the server also down the road. I got some cool stuff coming up too. Well, if you're in the United States, we have some. I got some pretty cool things that I'll end up giving out down the road. but I can't ship it all across the globe. Yeah, and we're gonna do a contest for all of our artists on the server. So anything that you guys can think of to represent Darth RampageR and what he means to the game to you, we're just looking for something cool. I'm gonna get it. The winner, I'm gonna get it printed out or put it on canvas and actually put it on the wall in my office. So a little bit. There'll be more information about that coming up, but I hope everybody gives a good shot at it, and it would mean a lot to me to have something pretty cool made by some of the fans to display in the office. And you'll hear very soon, eventually, it'll be on display for everybody to see once I get my internet figured out here. So let me do something here. I'm gonna cut this off here real quick. I'm gonna turn the Vader cam off and see if that helps out at all. Yeah, we'll see if it. Yeah, I hate that they can't hear you. I don't understand why they can't hear you. Can you guys hear her? There might be. There's so many options in the Streamlabs. It's really crazy, actually, how much options there are. And this is one of the reasons I was a Soul Reaper from 205 or wherever he's at now reached out to me the other day and said, "Hey man, I'm thinking about doing all this stuff like you're doing." I said, "Okay, that's great, but just be ready for some headaches because it's a lot of work and there's no money in it. It's just for fun. So it'll end up costing you more than you make." So at any rate, I hope everybody's doing well tonight. We got a version update. What is this? Oh, and I'm getting feedback too. Here, about 20 seconds behind. I need to fix that as well. It seems like it's. Is it? Okay. Yeah, so I really don't have a lot left to do tonight. I just want to check in, let you guys know what we're doing. Please try to migrate over if you can, so we can do this tomorrow. We'll do it on Discord, and you guys can watch the battle. And I'm not gonna do it on. You're not gonna see me on the old Discord very often anymore. So if you wanna continue to be a part of what we're doing, make sure to join the new Discord. It's really easy. The invite's sent. All you got to do is click it and come on over. Accept the rules. The rules are pretty basic. They should be in all languages also. So just come on over, and we'll continue to make this better. It seems like everything's actually working better now that I've shut that camera off. So it may be just a little bit too much for my Wi-Fi where I'm at. So, and then we just got to figure out what's going on with the collaboration camera. Yeah, it is choppy right now, guys. I'm going to work on it, so just bear with me. I have a lot of family at the house tonight, and everybody is TikToking and Instagramming and watching Netflix and Hulu. So that's kind of where we're at. Anybody got any questions though? Any questions for me currently? I'd like to see. Yeah, let's throw a couple out there real quick. Give it a few minutes. Okay, so the question I was just asked is what are some of my current goals and objectives for the future. Objective number one is to continue to grow my heroes as fast as possible, but as smart as possible. And when I say that, that means, again, getting the right gear from the right packs. Don't shop in here, guys, unless you have to. I'm going to always say that. Do not shop in this area. It will waste your money. You can get certain things you might have to shop for, mithril and so forth, the gear empowerment. If you really want to transfer, you might have to go in here and get your transfer tickets or passes, whatever they're called. Other than that, though, you can probably stay out of here, save your money, play the long game, run the marathon, and try to do things smart. So that's my main goal, is to continue to work on that, grow some truths. But ultimately, what I'd like to do is continue to grow Server 330 and bring in good talent, great players that want to learn the game, but also want to be active and bring their ideas to 330 to help grow it. And then ultimately we want to win the Frost Dragon Tyrant, because I think that's the goal for everybody, is to win that. And unfortunately, we can't all win it together and get all the gear that it gives out, but I would rather have my server win it than another server. So that's one of the main goals I have going forward. But really, it's just to grow the server, bring great talent in that want to play with some of the best players in the game. Well, I always would, how little means, it could mean a lot of different things, but yeah, yeah, per month. So if you're spending $100 a month, I think your best bet is to spend inside of the special events that they do. But $100 a month is probably not going to get you the special skin and so forth that other players are going to get. I like the weekly gear cards here. This is something that I like to spend on. I think for the price, it's a fair deal, and it gives you something every day to look forward to come in and grab. So, like I've always said, I'm about small victories, and these little gear packs here will help you get the small victories. But really, it's the special events that line up over here, like the New Year one they had, and the Christmas events, and I guess it was the Chinese New Year. I think you can get a lot of good stuff from that. You're, did you do it for $100? Yep. Yeah. So maybe in some servers you can, you know, get it for. Okay. Yeah. What state would we like to face in SVS after beating 351? What is next? Is there Foundry matchup you would like to see? I would really like to. I would really like to battle 297 or whatever. There's, I think it's 300 now. Um, it's been a long time since I've seen them, and I would really like to battle them. After that, you got to go into the 400s, I believe. I think it's 428, where a lot of what's it 306, I think, with all the GOT players move to. I'd like to get a chance with them. That's a very very strong server. I think they've scored like 10 billion points in prep phase so far. So very impressive. Big shout out to that server. So 351, 297 teaming up. Is it going to be hard? I think we have a better strategy this time. I think we were a little bit, and I think we were a little just. Number one, we didn't know exactly how to play the event, but number two, I think we thought we were go after a little more than we should have, and we were going after um, two of the towers or whatever they're called at once, and or I think we were actually going after three, and I think we'll have to maybe not be so aggressive and kind of look at it at the long run and try to take one or two at a time instead of going after three. So I think we could do that, but again, 351 and 297 or 300 or wherever they merge to is that's a lot of really good players there. So it's not really easy to battle two really good servers with one. So we'll have to see how it plays out. But we have a strategy for it. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll do a lot better than we did this time. So. Mm-hmm. Generation 5 and 7. Those are my favorites. Not a big fan of Generation 8 currently, but Generation 5 and 7 I think are still the meta in what we're doing here. Yeah, and Bradley and yeah, it was a good one. And then um, Generation 5 is with God, who's that? Was that with Nora? 8, 7, 6. Yes, with Hector, Nora, and Gwen. Yeah, those are my two favorite currently. Yeah. Yeah, Logan. That was a long time ago. Yeah, it was. It was, and that's what stinks about the game is that they. Uh, that's right, and that's one of the reasons why I kind of try to tell people if you're just joining the game and just starting, you're better off really joining an older server because you can invest in the new heroes rather than investing in Zen Men who has no place in the game anymore. Yeah, and I mean, he just sits there and does nothing anymore, along with Greg and Logan and Flint and Alonzo. There's lots of money that's spent there, and it's kind of wasted at this point. You know. Yeah. Yep. That's right. And I'm. Yeah. It costs a lot of money. I know. It's frustrating. That's why I kind of tell people if you play the marathon, starting out, you know, especially if you're a free to play or you don't spend a lot of money, it's you know acquire the shards over time and play the long game, but because they don't do a lot for you, and especially if you're a rally joiner, you don't really need them. Um, do you feel like there's a lot of? I'm sorry. Well, that's it's fun though. It's fun to kick in and help, and I yeah, that's one of the great things about 330 is you can come in here and play, and you can come have fun and not have to worry about spending all the money to on the new heroes and acquire them over time. I want to answer a question here. Do you feel like there's a lot of animosity between 297 or now 300 and 330? No, I don't feel like there's a lot of animosity between the servers. Um, I don't feel like there's a lot of animosity. I don't. I might have some animosity, but I'm just one player, and that's just because we've had a long list of issues with them, and that's one of the reasons. And so, and then we had. I mean, it started off at the first transfer that we had, which was over a year ago, and it's happened. We've had a lot of run-ins with them over a lot of different things, but ultimately it's a game, so I don't really have any problems with anybody. It's just a game, and we're trying to win. So I play hard. I'm passionate about what I do, and pretty much everything I do in life, and that's probably why I have a little bit of animosity. But Vader is gone. Somebody else plays the account, and that's really who I had the problems with. I've never had a problem with Skillet or Bader with a B. So no, I don't think there's a lot of animosity. Quite honestly, I don't think there's. I think there's very little. I think the other day emotions were running high. Gabe lost his account, and then I started getting attacked, and it kind of just my passion came out a little bit, and again I apologized, and I didn't mean to come off. I don't think they were hacking the account, so. But again, yeah, Yeah, well, you know, again, I'm not a perfect person by any means, so I'm okay sometimes. I don't think I bashed them in any way that hurt them. But yeah, sometimes people do just, hey, shut up, man, and yeah, I'll take that. So, oh, what shard you get intel on your generation, bro? I don't know exactly what that means, Daniel. Talk. I'm not sure what that means, but so, but yeah. So if we have a chance, I would like to battle 300 or 297, whatever you want to call them, and we'll see them. I know we'll see them in the Tyrant, but that's not really where I like to get them in SVS if possible. Or Foundry. Foundry would be really fun. I like Foundry a lot because you can go in there and you can just go all out and you can play for an hour and then your troops come back to you, which is nice. No, not typically. It's hard to spend that many troops in an hour. But we. King's account. Oh, man. I don't know. Probably somewhere in the range of 40 to 50 million, maybe. That's my guess. Um, you don't. It's just you don't need that many troops. It's just to show that you got that many troops. It's nice to have that many troops. Yeah, yeah. They're just trying to keep up and see who has the most troops. I guess I don't know, but you don't need that many. Nobody can rally that many down. I don't care how. Even at 6 hours, if you're taking, you know, 5 rallies every minute, I don't think you can take down that many troops. Period. So I don't really think you can take down my amount of troops. And the thing is, I wish that I could go back in time because if I would play the way that they play, the people that have this amount of troops, you would see that I have more. I would have more troops than anybody else in this game. I think because yeah, there's been several times where I've killed over 1 billion in power just battling, and then I had to kill the troops to get here. I really think I'd be around 12 to 13 billion in power currently. Joseph Larson, hey brother, how are you, man? Good to see you. There's daily intel quest, and every when we finish, look at the shards on my Gen 3. I got Molly shard, and I'm asking which hero shard you get in your generation. Well, let's see. I don't pay attention to it because all my stuff's maxed, but let's see what we get here. Not there. Oh, that's a Jesse shard. I don't know. I have to do some attacks, but I think it's Gen 6 that they're giving out right now, but I'm not 100% sure. How many basic marches do you have? I'm right about 3 full marches. Just a few pieces short on my last player. So this guy's go through here. Hopefully it's not lagging too much. You can see this is 1 full march that's maxed. 2 full marches. Oops. Wayne, Renee, and Wu Ming is right there. And I could probably get him in a week or two. But I've been working on some of these other lower ones just to bring up some of the lower power ones to help out when I'm sending 6 marches in Foundry. It's your first SVS. Well, congrats. It's going to be a long day for you. Um, just prepare, be ready for a long battle. And yeah, so uh, in the SVS, you guys really need to focus on. Um, Obviously, you got to try to get the castle, but you need to grab the towers too, as many as you can, and you need to rally. Rallying is important. You're going to need to time your rallies sometimes and have them hit. So if you send a rally to the castle or to a tower and it doesn't work and you don't take it, um, you need to look and see how many troops you killed versus how many they killed, and then sometimes you're going to have to time 2, 3 rallies to hit within a second or two. So you're going to have to work. A lot of people don't work on Discord in their first SVSs, and I highly recommend you guys forming a Discord chat where you can talk and you can actually time your rallies to hit at the same amount of time. And doing that is really simple. All you do is wherever your castle is, click on the center castle or the tower, and it'll tell you how long your march time is, and then have other rally leaders do that. And then if it says 36 seconds for you and 42 for them, that means they need to send 6 seconds ahead of you. And just try to time them if you're having problems, if you can't take it in your first march or your first rally. And that's really kind of the best tips I can give you for that. But it's long battles. The first one, I was just like, what am I doing? Why does this thing take so long? And I think they actually shortened it from when I first started playing. Do you remember that? Wasn't it 8 hours? I think they dropped it to 6. Yeah, it was. And I really think they could bring down that to probably a 2 to 3 hour battle. I think that would be ultimately what people would like to see, and maybe more time hunting in other territories. So is it true Mia is the best captain rally for Bear? I don't think Mia is. I think Geronimo is. Mia's a good hero to have in that rally, but I always have Geronimo as my rally lead. So I hope you can understand that. Yes, it went from 8 hours to 6 hours. That's right, Bojangles. Mr. Bojangles. Yep. And how are you there, brother? Good to see you. Always good to see you. My best memory. Well, I have a lot of good ones, but my favorite is yes, it was Darth Nami messaging me and her relentless pursuit of friendship. But no, and now I can't. He's gone. Good guy. We're gonna miss him, but I'm glad he could get a good buyer for the account and make a little bit of money back. Um, yeah, yeah, most people are. So how is it rally works? I see my friend's rally is more stronger than the enemy, but still loses. Um, well, when you're rallying, you need to make sure you have good rally joiners, and that's you need to use players and look through your heroes and use. So if you're joining a rally or your friends in your alliance are joining a rally, you need to have players like Jesse as their march captain or their march lead, and that'll benefit and boost your rally to help win. So look through the heroes and find the ones that are best for you. The cool thing is, if you when you come into the new Discord, there's going to be a lot of guides there that we don't have on the old Discord. That'll help a lot of you guys that are new in the game to find out some of this information. So, Trom HD, I think there's going to be some really cool stuff going on in the old Discord still. Like I said, we have a bunch of great players that want to actually kind of get involved and showcase some of their abilities. So I'm gonna kind of allow them to use that to have an audience. So I wouldn't leave. You know, I think you guys can learn a lot of good stuff there and still have a lot of fun. So, but it'll be a work in progress. I think it'll take a little bit of time to get everybody on board, but we have some really good plans for it. So I don't think it's a great idea to leave. It's not hurting you to stay there. So just hang out, look for the content to come, and I think you'll learn some stuff from some really good players here in the near future. So I would stay put. I'm going to stay put. I'm not leaving there. So, what tips do you have for a no rule SVS like 330 and 351? The best tips I have for that are if you're not strong, get out of the red zone and shield. And I still believe, I've never had to do it, so I'm not 100% sure. But I believe you can still join rallies. So you can still help out. But be prepared. If you don't have your shield, be prepared. Watch your screen. Be ready to teleport. Do not take a hit from somebody that's going to zero you. It's just going to set you back, and it's not fun. So make sure you are ready to teleport if necessary, and or have reinforcements sent to your city from some strong players and kill some of their troops. You know, play the game and outsmart the players that you're playing. What's up from Korea? How you doing? Love all my Korean friends. Used to have a lot on 305, and kind of miss them. Got a lot here on 330 that came in from 313. Don't know many of them yet, but look forward to meeting a lot. Look forward to playing with them tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have a great battle. It'll be a great first impression. So that's my... Are they? Why is that? Yeah, yeah. Not found. Nappy 330. Yeah, they're giving you hell, aren't they? Yeah. Absolute. That's funny. It's good stuff there. Kagi, we're facing 345. It's a very good server, very active server. Not the strongest in the world, but boy, they can score some points. So that shows you they got some really active, good players there. So good luck with from Bojangles. Good luck with SVS. Looking forward to watching that content. Yep, we're gonna have fun. We'll record it. I don't know if I'll record all of it, but I'll record some. Send it out there. I will try to live stream it. I don't know that I'll do the beginning, just because I really don't want to go. I really don't want to go through and hammer this server. I think you're a really good server, and they. I guess I'm to the point that I just don't want to kill everybody like I used to, but yeah, I'll use my third march. Yeah, Eduardo, we're working hard to get Gabe's account back. The Century Games should be. They say they're working on it. I hope they get it back sooner than later. It doesn't look like it's gonna be back before tomorrow, but hopefully they get it back sooner than later. Yeah, that's helpful that we can't use it for them. And quite honestly, we got. But I think it's gonna be a fun. All in all, I think it'll be a fun SVS for a lot of people. I think it'll be a good test that we can allow some other players to get in there and go after the castle, and maybe I'll just hold towers tomorrow. And let some other people have some fun in the center. That's scary. I'm glad. Hey, thank you guys for joining the new Discord. Keep it going. Don't miss out on the action. Just keep coming over. Just keep on trucking. Are you going to zero them? Absolute. I'll probably have to zero a few people, but that's not. That happens, you know. It's not going to be my goal to go out and zero everybody tomorrow. It's just because number one, I think a lot of them will have shields on in the beginning, and so that yeah, it would be smart for a lot of them to shield up. And if they don't, then there will be a lot of burning probably. But I don't have to do all that heavy lifting anymore. We got a lot of good, strong players in 330. So, but what I like to do here is be on and you know, if you guys have questions and you're watching the rallies, kind of watch and learn how we can do some rallies and how we time them and stuff like that to help you guys out. I don't know how his account got stolen. Only Gabe would probably know that. But the bottom line is it was stolen, so hopefully he gets it back. Do it for the content. Abdullah. Yeah, you never know, man. You never know how that'll turn out, man. I might wake up and sleep on the wrong side of the bed and forget to drink my coffee or something in the morning. But we'll have fun regardless. So you guys just make sure you get on the new Discord, and that's going to be important if you want to watch. So, and like I said, I think you guys will really like it. We're going to do a lot of cool stuff with it. And again, if you're Star Wars fans, you get to pick your role. You can be part of the Sith Empire like myself, or you can be part of the Jedi, like Skolo. The Jedi Master Skolo. But this is where we're at. So I'm not going to spend a lot more time here. I'm going to go get some rest before the battle tomorrow. Probably not, but I just don't have a lot to do in the game right now. So I'm sitting here looking at a coal mine or something, and you know, not a lot to do. I got some personal stuff in here to answer. I like to try to answer all my people that message me. I always try to do that. Sometimes I don't get to the messages. Sometimes I click on them and forget to click back. But I always try to answer. So if I don't answer you the first time, just hit me back. I really try to talk to everybody and give advice or thumbs up or whatever it is that you guys are looking for. So, but make sure you guys get over to the new Discord. We're gonna do some cool stuff, and looking forward to it. And we're gonna probably try to bring some new games in coming up soon, also. So that's something I want to do. I have I have a really great account in another game, and some of you guys probably have never played it, but like I said, it's a really fun game. You'll enjoy it. It is a Star Wars game. Yep, it's a great game. Yeah, that's a marathon game there. That's a game that if you want to get to the level that I'm at, you will spend years playing it. But the cool part is there's always new players coming in. You'll always be playing against people that are in your bracket. And that's what I like about it. You'll never get zeroed there. You will never get zeroed in that game. You can lose territory battles or territory wars against other guilds, but you will never lose your heroes. So that's a fun part. Yeah, and that's a game where you can literally play and spend whatever you want, as much as you want or as little as you want, and you always battle competition that's equal in strength. So that's a nice thing. And then for people, yeah, Darth Vader, he should be a galactic legend, and he's not in that game. And I don't know why he's not a galactic legend, but I have all the galactic legends. I actually have every character in the game, and yeah. Well, if you continue to like it, I have an account that I can give you, and it's quite a bit further ahead than yours. So, yeah. No, I have an account that's 14, I think 14 million power that I don't play on. So, yeah, if you're interested in playing that, I can pass it over to you. Yeah, so, yeah, it really does take a long time to move in that game. But again, it's fun because it's a long-term game. Am I into? Yeah, it is. They're asking if I'm Indonesian. I am not Indonesian. I am from the United States of America, and I am as Caucasian as a Caucasian probably can be. I'm actually probably what you consider translucent at some points of the year until I get in the sun. So I'm pretty light skinned, but I have a lot of love for the Indonesians. I'd love to come visit your country one day, or your the island chain, and check the beaches out and all that stuff. Just well, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Gabe's count's not back yet. We're working on it. Hopefully soon, man. Hoping another day or two, but who knows? So, but yeah, this is where we're at, guys. I'm gonna sign off for tonight. I will see you back tomorrow if you're online, and we'll have some fun in SVS, and then do some strategies, give some tips and advice. Hopefully, maybe if our SVS is going good, you can share your screen with me, and I can watch your SVS and give you some tips. So look out for that. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun to watch somebody else and help out. So. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great idea. And I'll do that. I'll do that from the comfort of my bed and leave the office. Nice. But doesn't beat down the door. Mom. Loki, I will sleep tonight with no problem. I didn't sleep the night before 351. I was too prepped up for that one. I was stoked. But this one, I'm going to sleep. I'll sleep pretty well, hopefully.